This man not only carries 5,000 pounds while running every day, but also punches a sandbag 50,000 times. So he's incredibly strong. He can even toss dragons around like they're nothing. However, the man has always stayed on the mountain and never come down. Since his masters have never praised him, the man thinks he's really weak. One day, the man comes down from the mountain to take the adventurer exam. The man arrives at the magic level testing site. Test takers need to place their hands on a crystal ball, and the examiner judges their strength based on how bright it glows. Most of the people ahead of him are C rank or D rank. When it's the man's turn, the crystal ball just flickers once and goes dark. The examiner gives the man an F rank rating, which gets him laughed at by everyone. The second test is for physical strength. Test takers have to punch a green sandbag with all their might, and the examiner judges their strength by how much the bag shakes. The man remembers that he's always trained on gold sandbags. The test begins. The first test taker's punch barely makes the sandbag budge, but the examiner thinks it's not bad. The second test taker has quite a reputation because he got C rank magic at just 11 years old. The kid uses third tier magic hellfire, making the sandbag shake even more. The examiner says he's definitely a genius, but the man is really confused after seeing this, because he remembers his master using the same magic, and leveling an entire mountain. The man thinks the gap in magic power is way too huge. As the testing continues, it's finally the man's turn. The man winds up and completely destroys the sandbag with one punch. The man just questions the quality of the sandbag, and doesn't think his strength is too overwhelming at all. Everyone who sees this is absolutely shocked. With a loud explosion, this is the man's defense test. Nobody can believe it. The man who only has F rank magic is completely unaffected by the examiner's 4th tier magic. The man says they can make it harder, so the examiner hits the man with 5th tier magic. After the protective barrier gets blown apart by the explosion, everything goes quiet. This scene is witnessed by a first-class knight in the distance. By the time he rushes to the testing site, the man has already left.